Wow. This is incredible from Poland. It's like Tom Dice, but less boring. Definitely top 10 lyrics of the year. Desperately trying to get into heaven. This almost feels like a junior Eurovision song. Hey Eurovision fans, it's Tom coming to you from Dublin. I'm back for another Eurovision reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to the 10 songs in Poland's national final. I'm going to listen, react and tell you which one I think could do well in Liverpool. So let's kiki. As always, you can use the progress bar if you want to skip to one of the 10 particular reactions. I say 10, but I actually mean 9 because only 9 of the songs have been released so far. Alicia is being a slow coach with her song. I don't know why, but she's releasing it tomorrow morning, which is Friday. I want to film and get this video up now, so I'm not waiting for her. Yes, I'm annoyed. Everyone else has released it and she hasn't. So I will do the 9 that are available. And then tomorrow when she finally releases her song, I will do that in a separate video. Okay, the name of the national final I can't pronounce, but look, I find it really hard to pronounce Polish, so excuse me, apologies if I say anyone's name incorrectly. I'm a little bit sad to see that there's no songs in Polish this year. All of them have English titles, so that's a little bit disappointing. Anyway, first up is Natasza. I am going to be watching the official music videos if they're available. If I'm talking about an official music video but not watching it, it means it's being visually blocked and I will replace it with an image. Sorry about that, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. Lift You Up, One and I'm a Secret Bang. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's a good start. We're getting a mechanic theme in our music video. One of my favorites. Okay, and it's good to start with a bop. I can understand why they picked this first in the national final. That pop drop I don't feel had enough whack in it. Did it? Maybe it's just the first pop drop. Maybe the subsequent ones are going to be a bit more loud. That guitar is nice though. Oh, I'm a little bit high. Yeah, that guitar is the biggest hook for me. Don't know if I hear too much else though. Oh, I like that she's making armor for herself there. That's cool. Ooh, she's got some angry looking men with her. Yes, I don't feel much of a growth into the second verse. Yeah, it feels exactly like we're still in the same verse, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's too quiet for an upbeat girl bop. Something about it just feels too flat. Yeah, the guitar's really working for me. Otherwise, I'm struggling to find something that's really appealing in it. The music video is lovely though, I really like that. Ooh, so that Chinese symbol said you. It's a ni, which means you. Ooh, I like that game where they play Chinese characters and have to tell you what they mean. Yeah, that still says ni. I wonder if she's going to do any of the Chinese characters. One of my favorite things is reading people's tattoos. Because so many people have Chinese tattoos and they usually know what it means. But I like reading their tattoos because I obviously studied Chinese for 4 years. Yeah, I just feel like there's no acceleration in this. It's kind of ironic actually because she's got this like car mechanic feel and there was no acceleration. It just felt like way too flat, not enough differentiation between where we were at the start and at the end. And a steady flow song can work, but with a girl bop, nah, it just doesn't seem to work. Okay, next up we got Kuba Szmajkowski. Was he in it last year? I recognize that name Kuba. I don't know if it's like more than one person can be called Kuba. Yes, he was. Last year his song was called Lovesick. My YouTube history remembers it. And he copyrighted me last year. So I'm probably going to have to edit the crap out of him. This is my revenge. I hate people who copyright me. Okay, I want to know my secret bang. I can't remember what I thought about Lovesick last year. Or where it placed. Yeah, it's a cool start. I like that kind of electronic element. Yeah, lyrically, now this is not anything. Okay, chorus. Yeah, lyrically it's absolute nothing. Musically, yeah, I like the double chorus. The kind of like pre-chorus that feels like an early chorus into a second chorus. It's got a good energy to it. I do wish people would just get help with their lyrics. It's not that difficult to write about something interesting. Yeah, I think as well, bad lyrics are highlighted more when you have a lyric video that's like flashing every single word. You really do pick out more. I think it's fun. Now there's a new element that's come in now in this second pre-chorus. It's like an electronica element. that has a slight 80s, 90s feel to it, which I like. Yeah. This wouldn't qualify. That first song wouldn't have qualified either. So, it's an okay song. Yeah, it's just lacking anything that really wows me. Those sprinkling of elements that I kind of enjoy are not enough to save it. There's just not enough here to make it interesting. Okay, and he's gonna copyright the shit out of me as well, so yeah, whatever, I don't feel bad about saying that his song isn't great. Okay, third up is Ahlena, and Ahlena, I think it's a girl, and she's saying booty. I have seen people talking about this, but not in the most positive way. I've got a lyrics video. Okay. Wanna know my secret bang? It's gonna be about asses, I can see from the peach. Okay. She's having a phone fight with someone. So fast. Wow. This is definitely, well, I wanted original lyrics, I'm getting them. So, do you know what? I'll take these lyrics over that last song any day of the week. Do you know what? This is nowhere near as bad as people were making it out about. It's not amazing, obviously, but like I thought it was going to be an absolute like big vulgar car crash. It's fine. Ooh, your man texts me pull up. What does that mean? I'm gonna have him rub my butt before we hit the club. Now that's definitely top 10 lyrics of the year. I actually quite like that bass instrumentation coming in now. Ooh, and we're getting like Spanish sounds as well. Okay, this is my favorite so far. I'm not sorry about it at all. Real men want to have something to hold on to while they what? Do the do. I was worried about conservatives' elements of Poland not liking Jann, but they've already got this to feast on. I presume this is going to have lots of twerking. I like that kind of like almost Spanish sounding music instrumentation coming in. I wish it was a little bit more prevalent. Yeah, sorry, that's my favorite by the three by far. That was way more interesting than the first two. I know some people are going to like that first one because it had girly bop vibes. That second one was just really dull. And then that one was at least interesting. It had some kind of like personality, diversity to it. It was like something original. Yeah, she's talking about how big her ass is. But I don't know, I'd rather hear someone share their opinions on how big their ass is and the effects that it has on their local men, as opposed to, you know, whatever that lyric stuff that happened in the first two songs, which was nothing. Okay, fourth up is Dominik, Dudek. I have heard a couple of people talking about this. And we've got another music video. Again, unless this gets blocked, I will show the music video. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh. I like that start. That reminds me of, what's that Irish guy called? Take Me to Church. Hoover? Hosier. Not Hoover. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a real different vibe, isn't it? Ooh, I think this would fit in it well at Eurovision, this sound. It's like Tom Dice, but less boring. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this has got a real instant sweetness to it. Okay, I hope it doesn't lose me now. Okay, I like that he's working at a supermarket as well. I think they probably could just find a real homeless person instead of an actor to act as a homeless person. Yeah, that was fine. I was hoping for a little bit more of a strong melody in the chorus because I felt like the start was really good start. He's so gonna get fired. I know he didn't. I thought he was gonna trick that. I thought he was gonna steal from the till. Okay, what's he gonna do now? He's not gonna be able to pay his bills if he's giving everyone all his cash. The music video is nice. It feels a little bit self-congratulatory. I think if you're doing nice stuff for nice people, that's lovely. But then, like when you're like telling everyone about it, it becomes a little bit less genuine. But yeah, this sentiment is sweet. Yeah, it's a nice thought. Yeah, that initial excitement I had in the first kind of start is waning a little bit. I still do think it's got really sweet elements. It actually reminds me a little bit of Snap from last year. It's got that smooth, easy breezy, beautiful. Oh, damn, this guy is like frickin' desperately trying to get into heaven. Oh, he's gonna get robbed now. Ah, okay. Oh, that was cute actually. It looks like they've got good visual ideas here now. This guy with the Polaroid. Actually, the ending is building up a little bit of energy as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that was very, very charming. Okay, yeah, that did work out. Next up would be Alicia, but she's a slow coach and she doesn't want to release her song until the latest moment. So instead, we're going to go to song number 6, which is by Felivers, and they're saying Never Back Down. Felivers, Never Back Down. Ooh, it came up in my suggestions. We have another official video, which I will show if it's not blocked. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, something rocky. Ooh, it sounds very much like Ali from Estonia. Oh, this is interesting. We're getting a much more interesting variety of genres in Poland this year. And this final so far is very good quality. That is a good chorus. Yeah. That's got a real spunk and attitude to it. Oh, that was the pre-chorus. Ooh, I like that harmonizing he did there. I wish he did a little bit more. Oh. Yeah, that was very successful. God, this is a very competitive national final. I presume Alicia is going to bring like a ballad or something that'll also be competitive. I don't know if the gun to my head stuff is going to fly with the EBU. I think they'll probably want them to take that out. Yeah, have I lost a bit of steam? Possibly a tiny bit. Not too much. I think I'm still with them. I think it's probably my number 1 so far. Yeah. And it's just different for Poland. When have we ever had something non-pop from them? God, I can't remember any time. I suppose 2014 was kind of like pop, rap, folk. With Donatan and Cleo. Other than that, God, they really do just send pop. This would be so different for them. Yeah, really. This would qualify, by the way. It's got like, it's kind of rocky, but it's pop rock. It's just got a pop-ish quality to it that makes it like quite easy to digest accessibility. A lot like Ali was in Estonia. I feel like maybe it could just amp up that a tiny bit more. But yeah, God, that was great. I'd say that's my number 1 so far. I think Dudek, Dominik would be my number 2, and Ahlena was my number 3. I think like this national final feels like it's just getting like better and better. And then I imagine we'll maybe have a dip and then we'll have like a good end. I think that's a good actually structure for a national final. You don't want to have like all the good stuff at the start, and you don't want to be too bad at the start. You want to have like a build up. Okay, next we've got Maja, Hyży, and she is a hyperlink. She came 4th in X Factor, and her song is called Never Hide. Still no Polish, which is a little bit sad. I like Polish, so obviously I hear it in Junior Eurovision. I think it sounds really nice. Again, I will show the music video if she doesn't block it. One on my secret bang. Okay, are we going to continue our songs getting better and better? Ooh, she just checked out of hospital. All right, straight from hospital to the show. This sounds very generic. That's some very generic opening bars. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a Euro bop. A Eurovision bop. Wait, is she in the hospital or not? Make up her mind. I like what the dancers are doing. I don't know about this song though. This sounds a little bit messy to me. Yeah, nah, this is very generic. Yeah, this is generic.com. Is this bit a little bit better? Yeah, this is a little bit better, this end bit. I think she's going for the gay vote with her saucy dancers. What was the hospital bit about? Look, it's fine. It's just very generic. It's very like Eurovision bop by numbers. I don't think this will qualify either. Oh, I think it would be struggling. No, that's messy. Oh, that's real messy. Yeah. You know that the girly pop brigade are gonna love this. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with liking it at all. But it's In terms of what it's bringing exactly 0 new things, like 0, not even 0.1. And that's fine, not everyone has to come and be an innovator, but oh, okay, that's cute. Her family came in at the end. Whatever, her husband's pretty good looking. Her baby's very cute as well. Whatever her husband felt about her sexing up with all those dudes. Okay, 8th up is Jann. Now, I did already react to this because it was getting so much hype and I didn't want to get any spoilers, so let's cut to my reaction of that now. Anyway, this is the final moment. This is Jann. Gladiator. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, wow. Ooh, I love that starting. It's like quite sinister. Ooh, okay, wow. Ooh. Ooh, we're getting some slight S&M Haftery vibes. It's a very, very intense and captivating beginning. Ooh. His voice is lovely as well, slightly androgynous. Ooh, and it's building into something boppy as well. This music video looks absolutely expensive and elegant. Ooh, those choral elements are divine. Wow, 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 wow. This is incredible from Poland. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, wow, this is really, really, really great build-up. Incredibly intense. Ooh. Okay, here comes the tar. Oh, wow. What a trippy chorus. Like, I love it. It's not a standard chorus, so damn, this is really conceptual, gorgeous. I love this, like, running around in the oil and mud. I like that the chorus is actually not really obvious. It's like the whole thing is like a performance piece. He's got great connection with the camera. He's got real intense performance quality. This choral element coming in is really impactful. Ooh, damn. This is incredible. This is really, really, really high art. I'm trying to pick out the lyrics as well. Ooh. Okay, so we've gone into like a period piece element now. Wow, this is a real headfuck. It's just really out there. It's very unusual, very unique sounding. It's got like this industrial feel to it. But then also those core elements with industrial together are just really unusual and beautiful. Harpsichord coming in now. I love a harpsichord. It's taking my breath away. Like really, it's just very intense and a bit mysterious, bit fantasy. And he's got such a clear visual concept here. This just very expensive looking, sublime. Yeah, wow, God, that was really intense. It's weird because the song itself is one of those ones because it doesn't have the usual structure of like verse, chorus, bridge into the final verse. It kind of felt like I almost didn't know where I was at some points. Because it does feel like this, just like he's grabbed you by the hand and he's taking you on a journey wherever he wants to go, and then you don't particularly know where you are from the usual reference points that you have in a standard song. I absolutely love the choral elements. I think that was definitely my favorite part, and the harpsichord that was coming in at the end. And I really like that last 30. I love that beat actually. I would love if he finished that with the last 10 seconds of the song maybe. Visuals though, I think the visuals are absolutely gorgeous. This like black tar and he's going through and there's like people sitting around kind of judging him as he's walking along the table. And then we had this like transition into white clothes. But yeah, it's very high art, conceptual. Yeah, these lyrics are really fantastic and they're actually very like extremely high standard for, consider this is, I presume isn't his first language. Yeah, this is exciting. This definitely has top 5 potential for Poland at Eurovision. And you're back in the room. So yes, that's what I thought about Jann Gladiator. Let's now go to Blanka singing solo. She's got a music video. Again, I will show it if it's not blocked. Wanna know my secret bang? Wow, Blanka is very, very pretty. And she's given me Ahlena vibes already. That's a pretty good start. It has a bit of a Margaret vibe, doesn't it? That beat from Cool Me Down. Ooh, yeah, I like it. It's got a bit of sass. Should have looked at the songwriters. Who wrote this? She wrote it. All the songwriters this year are Polish, apart from Kuba's song. Anyone else? Yeah, pretty much all. And some Germans on the last song. It has a slight Latin feel. As a girly bop, I prefer this over Natasza, and Maja. I think this sounds a little bit fresher, a little bit more sassy attitude in it, and the music video's got more like pretty ideas in it. I just wonder now these three girls going to kind of cancel each other out a little bit, because that girly bop vote is going to be split between the three of them. Yeah, like I'm enjoying it. I feel like I need some visuals with this. Like, I'm getting visuals. I mean, it's not the type of thing I'd want to listen to without visuals. And I don't just mean her. Wow, she's gorgeous. But also, like the live performance as well, I think will bring it to life. I wonder if she's filming this. It doesn't look like Poland, but yeah, right, she's... She looks like she's got a bit of a sense of humor as well. I actually quite like that bit where she's kind of doing the ugly, showing that she's not like afraid to show vulnerable moments. Yeah, she's comes across as much more likable than that. I'm not saying the other two are not likable, but she gets across her likability much better than the other two. Yeah, I do feel like those three girly bops are competing with each other, and I feel like she's the winner for me. Yeah, I just thought it was more interesting. Okay, and I feel that is also mirrored in the fact that she's the last one in the running order as well, that they also have determined that she's got the most potential of those three. Last up is Jann Majewski, and he's singing a song called Champion. So we have Gladiator and Champion. We have an English songwriter and a Swiss songwriter. One on my secret bank. It's just got that like very easy to digest, plus a very like simple, kind of like slightly anthemic chorus, and bad lyrics as well. Yeah, the lyrics are like a new take on I'm indestructible, unbeatable, invincible, I'm a titan. It's just a variation of that. I will overcome anything. Again, not against that theme, but you need to think of a new way to do it lyrically. But I like the chorus. I think the chorus is absolutely fine. It would be top 5 in Junior Eurovision, I think. Yeah, it's a bit too literal. That sounds like a sports event. Okay, yeah, this breakdown doesn't work. I feel like almost we're gonna get like not a mariachi brand, like Batneck Girls. Yeah, I feel like now this should be so much more built up by now. We're like into the last 10 seconds. And his song's called Champion. It sounds like he's come in 3rd place. I'm generally very, very happy with that quality this year. I thought that was a really, really good amount of variety. We had like a rock song, which is the first time I've ever, I'm sure there has been at some point before, but that's the first time I've consciously seen a rock song. We had our girly bops, which I kind of expect from Poland. We are going to have a ballad, I think, from Alicia when she finally releases her song. And then obviously with Jann with his kind of like more alternative sound. For me, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever who Poland should send. It's Jann, 100%. Nothing else there. There are a couple of qualifiers there. I think there's a couple of songs that can qualify. Nothing else can get close to the top 10 other than Jann. Absolutely. Maybe actually Dominik on a good day with really cute, quirky staging, kind of like in the music video. I think that actually possibly could. But Jann can they've already got a staging concept that they could do at Eurovision. I don't think Jann can do the black oil thing in Poland's national final. I associate Poland with being a little bit more conservative. I don't think that those conservative people are watching Eurovision finals en masse, but Poland does generally skew a little bit more conservative than some of the Western countries. So yes, I do think they just need to be a little bit thoughtful about what they're putting forward. Having him writhing around in sexy black oil probably won't work, but they can just take some of the other ideas from the music video. It doesn't really need to be like quite clever, strategic, have a different performance for the national final than they intend to have for the Eurovision final. Like Eurovision final, he can writhe around in a baby pool full of black tar and it'll be great. And people will absolutely love it. But that song is the edgiest, it's the most innovative, it's exciting. The lyrics in it are exceptional. As a native English speaker, I really do notice when lyrics are like really cliche, and Jann's lyrics are really excellent, very thought-provoking. Actually, like when I'm listening to the song, I'm like, wow, it makes me actually think about real life stuff as opposed to like, I'm a champion, I'm a hero, all that kind of nonsense. So yeah, like there's a lot of weak lyrics in that national final, and Jann stands out for his lyrics, for the visuals, for the song, everything. It's really brilliant. It's going to come down to what is his performance like. He does have his opera training. He's had theatre training as well. It's just going to be about how he feels on stage. I have seen a small snippet of him performing. I thought it looked pretty decent. possibly a tiny bit awkward, but the more he performs and practices, the better he's going to be. This is an absolute no-brainer for me. I also liked Felivers, which was the kind of rock group. That would probably be my number 2. My number 3, I'll probably say, is between Ahlena, Booty, which I know people are going to go, get all shocked about, but like it was actually, she was singing about something interesting. Even it was, some people think it's quite crass. I'd rather hear someone talk about something interesting crass than awful cliches. And yeah, actually thought musically that actually had some pretty good construction. And then I thought of all the girly bops, I thought Blanka solo was the best in there. Yeah, those are the 4 that I would say I hope the winner sends, and I don't think Ahlena Booty's going to win. So I think it's going to be between those 3 and then whatever Alicia sends. If Jann does have a little bit of a fall and the performance does end up having a little bit of a Margaret moment to cool me down, I would maybe hope that Dominik or Felivers swoop in with a great performance. I feel like this is the national final where everyone should be wanting to come with a really strong performance, because if Jann slips up, they can just nip in and take it. But Jann has been given slot number 8, which implies to me that the producers are well aware that this has got good chances. Like Poland are 6th in the odds to win Eurovision right now, and that is because of Jann. Poland haven't been in the top 5. Yeah, since their debut, they haven't been top 5 since. They've got to take a risk. I'll be absolutely so upset. Even if Jann's performance is good, they need to just pick him. He can work on it, he can practice. This is their only shot to get. They need to get back into the top 5 in Eurovision. It's been way too long, and all their junior Eurovision results have been so good. They have to pick Jann. It's such a no-brainer. Unless his performance is like totally dismal. I guess that's what I thought about the 9 of the 10 songs in Poland's national final. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. See you in another version reaction video very soon. Goodbye. Blah, 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 blah.